Our News 8 exclusive interview with the leader of JPMorgan Chase. We've been showing you parts of it for the past 2 days. Our Scott Sanders spent 15 minutes with him talking global issues like interest rates. He's not certain the Fed will reduce them. Jamie Dimon also talked about the changes he would like to see in education and polarization in American politics. But something else jumped out. Just take a listen to this part of their conversation about the importance of local partnership in communities. Partnerships that may seem smaller, but can have tremendous impact.
In terms of collaboration and working together, JPMorgan Chase Foundation has done a remarkable thing in supporting what we've called the multicultural media producing program. The idea is to make sure there are more voices from more backgrounds in what we're doing right now. Why are programs outside your immediate purview, in other words, collaborating with somebody else, a good idea? And do you have a thought about that specific program?
Yeah. First of all, congratulations to you all. And I think it's 70 years of black-owned TV stations. I think that's fabulous. Look, and you're right, our specialty is banking and things like that. So we try to do where we can actually add value. But that adds value because it grows businesses. And so when you have good local partners, that's where we partner up. If they're bad local partners, we will not do it. So we actually try to evaluate who are they, what are they doing, what they're hoping to accomplish. Outreach to, we have a huge outreach to the minority community, which we will continue. Nothing what the Supreme Court said is going to change us, reaching out to the black community, the Hispanic community, the LGBT community. And then we try to find special programs. I just met with all these community branches. I meet with the local black-owned, generally black-owned newspapers. I didn't know there were so many of them. And that they really reach into those communities in a way that other people don't. And they have very good reporters. I remember reading one of the newspaper things from Amsterdam News, and I said, that's far better than Wall Street Journal. They actually took the time to go through all of it. They sat in the branch, and instead of watching, instead of trying to sell them what a great job we do, they saw the community there. They ate the food. They saw the pictures that people, the paintings that were done by local artists. They saw the small businesses come in. They saw segments where women were coming in to learn about how to get a mortgage or how to start a business, something like that. So that's how you outreach into these communities, is find them where they are.
By the way, the first group of our MMPP class graduated in December. The second group is meeting now and is set to graduate this spring. You can find each part of Scott's exclusive interview online at wishtv.com.